Hello everybody, this message is for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for the next couple of days, okay? So you already know the routine, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe, because that's the way that we grow our tribe. And this is going to be a general message. It may or may not resonate with everybody, but it will definitely resonate with somebody, okay? If it's not your message, don't try to make it fit. If you need a private reading, email me. This is general after all, so let's see what our higher selves, universe, energy wants us to know for the next couple of days. All right, you have the Queen of Voices. Actually, this is the first time I ever get this card. Why is it such a dark, gloomy card? Anyway, and you have the Devil. All right, so things are changing. You're starting to be able to cut people off, start to see through the bullshit, really start to get clear, set boundaries, you know. And with the Devil right next to it, I really do feel like it's a time of transformation, of cutting the strings, the soul ties, whatever is keeping you from purging, you're able to get it done. Okay, so if you've been temperance, finding that balance, if you've been struggling with maybe letting go of the past, letting go of things that no longer serve you, these cards are here to tell you you're finding the strength, you're finding that balance, you're figuring out what it is, your formula, okay, with the Temperance card. You figure out what works for you on how to make this happen. All right, water signs. So that's actually pretty good. The fact that, you know, you could let go of toxicity, of codependency. The reason why I say, you know, cut the strings. I mean, the Queen of Voices has her sword, technically, right? She's the one that can see the path. She's the one that could set the boundaries. She's the one that could just be like, away with you peasants, you know? And the Devil in this particular deck, she has strings. You know, you see the strings? It's like he's manipulating her, like she's a puppet. So the fact that she's right next to the Queen of Voices, it's pretty dope, because it's really just saying, you know, like, I'm cutting everything off. Like, I'm able to do whatever it is that I need to do. And with the Temperance card, you know, she's finding the balance between the good and the bad, the inner and the outer. You know, she's always just kind of like an alchemist, right? Trying to put everything together, what the right formula, the right ingredients are to make things happen. So with it being next to those cards, I really do feel like the point is to just get rid of the past. You're figuring out what works for you. And now you have the Seven of Emotions. So you have been confused and in your head about it. Maybe you were stuck between an old and a new lover or something like that. And, you know, you're figuring out what works for you. You're figuring out what needs to happen in order for you to let go of the weight of the baggage of the past and get yourself to the 10 of Materials, a very abundant, happy, able to provide space where, you know, you're good financially, you're good. I want to even say emotionally, because even though this is materials, I really do feel like, you know, your outer world reflects your inner world. So even if you have like a lot of money, if you're not happy internally, you're not going to be happy externally, right? So I think you finally let go of all that baggage that was holding you back, and you feel lighter and better about it. So you're able to kind of like really progress. You're able to really like let go of what was holding you back and really move forward in a new direction, lighter, like happier, like just no cares. Like you pick up this no fucks giving attitude here. And you have the World, definitely things coming to an end, new things starting. 10 of Voices, you know, you're no longer feeling like, you know, the deception, the betrayals, the, you know, like everybody is against me type situation. Queen of Emotions, you get yourself together, absolutely, and you're able to then, you know, process everything that you got going and work on yourself. 8 of Materials, work on yourself, work on a new relationship, work on whatever it is. But when the 8 of Inspiration comes right after, you know, working on things, and it's happening really quickly, okay? And then you have the 9 of Materials. So you've been chilling by yourself. You've been like, you know, I'm Miss Independent, Mr. Independent, whatever. But you're starting to realize that, you know what, if I let go of all all these preconceptions or misconceptions of how things need to be, or where maybe, you know, you've been hurt in the past and you've been looking at things through those glasses. You're able to take those glasses off and really start to see things in a completely different light. And that brings about, you know, you go through your little emotional state where you're like, damn, you know, maybe you've lost some good opportunities for being stuck in the past, but that time has come to an end, and it's time for you to release and start over. All right. And the crazy part is that the world is supporting you. You know, it represents rewards. You know, it represents rewards through completion. You know, when things come to an end, something else takes its place, right? So something better is definitely coming. So it's like the lesson was learned. All right. So now you're just really looking towards the future, even though you kind of still have your foot in the present where you are right now. You're definitely looking towards better things ahead. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to really be like, you know, I got this. I can do this. This is definitely something that can happen, and I can get it done. All right, let's see what else comes out. Oh, that's entirely too many cards, but I'll take the first one, which is the only one I actually saw. All right, so it's the Ace of Materials. There you go. You know, commitment, stability, you know, taking things to another level, some kind of serious offer. Sometimes that's my ring card. Other times it's like major purchase card. So maybe if you wanted to buy a house or something, you know, the time is now. All right, so I'm gonna end it with these. You have the 10 of inspiration. So, you know, you've adjusted to what you've gone through. All right. So you have the world, you have another 10 here, 10, 10, 3 10s, which is like culminations, new beginnings, actually. Because a 10 reduces to a 1, which is starting all over. So I really do feel like, you know, you are really in a very, very good place. You've taken the time to really make it work for you. Yes, you have the Page of Materials, okay, which is the message of stability, a message of some kind of an offer, you know, that's gonna come forward for you. And with having the Ace of Materials here, you really have graduated very quickly, so it's come full circle. So you have the 10 of Materials and the Ace of Materials, so you know, you really have come full circle. And ultimately the last card here is the Chariot. So victory coming at you really, really fast. You know, the balance, you're able to take control. You took the reins of your life, not able to make things work and happen for you. And this is also a very good card because it's a water reading, and this represents a water sign, so it's dope. It's Cancer. But please, you know, be very, very happy with yourself. You really have come a long way. You really have accomplished what it is that you need to accomplish emotionally for yourself. You've done that self-healing, that inner work. So now it's just, you gotta start good things, that everything's like right here, which is dope, because like a lot of times we've been sitting here waiting. And in this particular, this time frame, everything seems to be like right here, you know, and that's really cool. So I hope this helps somebody, my water signs, but you know, if not, can't help you right now. Hit me up for a personal reading. All right. So I shall see you on the other side. Peace.